jump out of sequence a bit and show you how I log during contests, because I thought that might be helpful at this stage. So here you see the log sheet that I've made up. These are available if you want them. I can send them to you printed or as a PDF or a JPEG or whatever. You can print them yourselves. Double-sided, so I don't take up too much paper. And they're pretty self-explanatory. For each contest, I fill out the date, the band I'm on, the power I'm running, the mode, and the antenna I'm using, so that when I come to transcribe this on the RSGB system, it's all there. The time of the contact, the call sign I've worked, the report I've sent, the report I've received, the serial number I send, the serial number I receive, their locator. Frequency, you don't have to record that for the log, but I find it useful. I can then look over the completed log as I go and see where stations are. So if I come across one, I can usually spot that it's somebody I've already worked, and any notes that I want to keep. Now, in advance of the contest, what I would typically do is fill out the serial numbers all in advance, because I know, now, let me just set this to the same size. Let's do 14, shall we, so you can see it okay. Yeah, so I'd set out 002 for that one, 003, 004. So I'd fill up the page basically in advance, ready for the contest, because I know they're going to go in that order, so it's already done. And I'd be doing this with a pen, of course, but for the sake of this recording, I'm doing it. I should be nicely centre those. I'm getting a bit like Andy, 2E0YNT. Everything in its place. There we go. Right, so I do that on the whole page, and the contest, I'd have this in front of me on paper, as well as some scrap paper to take notes as I go. So let's listen to a couple of clips and make the log as we go, so you can see how it's done. Let's just turn that back to the beginning. Here we go. Oh, actually, I can't remember. Well, let's try. See if I can go and get him. I'll pull it out on mine. So here I'm looking for Gary because I've heard him on another frequency calling CQ, but I've lost him now.
Contest 2 Echo 0 Victor Papa X-ray contest over. CQ contest 2 Echo 0 Victor Papa X-ray contest over.
Actually, he wasn't calling CQ, I don't think. I think he was working somebody.
2 Echo 0 Victor Papa X-ray contest over.
But I'm banking on him hearing me, because I'll be pretty loud to Gary over in Great Hale.
CQ contest
Let's see if he does.
0 Victor Papa X-ray contest over. CQ contest 2 Echo 0 Victor Papa X-ray contest over. Where is he? Come on, Gary. CQ contest 2 Echo 0 Victor Papa X-ray contest over.
2-0 Victor Papa X-ray, Mike 7 Lima Hotel Echo.
Yes, I was looking for you. Mike 7 Lima Hotel Echo. I heard you work in another station. Very good evening, Gary. Report first. You're 59 002 in Italy Oscar 92 uniform.
There was already a 001. Oh dear.
Yes, Roger. You are 259. You are 003 is my serial. As you know, India Oscar 92 uniform X-ray.
Yeah, you're beating me at the minute then. Well done. Jolly good. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much you hear, and I hope you hear a few.
Don't know what the time was, but let's call
and
it
when
that.
you finish, if you need help with uploading the log, give us a shout. You can always pop round, or I can pop round to you. We do it together.
Yeah, can do. I had a little bit of problem in the FM one. I seem to be transmitting garbage, so I didn't know what I did. I switched off, switched back on again, and it seemed to be okay. But I'll carry on with this one and see how I get on.
Yeah, well, this one's a lot more active. I only managed, what did I manage? 4 on the FM contest, so not a lot of activity really, but this one should be a bit busier for you, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, thank you for that. I've got your serial number, so we're off and running.
Excellent. Okay, I'll catch up with you in due course. 7-3 for now. QRZ Contest, 2 Echo 0, Victor, Papa, X-Ray, CQ Contest, over.
2 Echo 0, Yankee November Tango.
2 Echo 0, Yankee November Tango. Very good evening, Andy. You're 5-9, although I'm not beaming at you. 003.
Cool. And then it carries on over here. Alright.
Italy Oscar 9-2, Uniform X-Ray, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, Andy, you're only at 5-5, I'm afraid. You must be pointing away from me. You're 001 in Italy Oscar 9-2 Tango Whiskey.
Yeah, Roger. Got that. I'm beaming at you now, I think, or a little bit closer to being at you anyway, so I should have come up a bit. Thank you very much. I'm going to press on. Gary's on as well, so he's contesting. AD was on the FM leg as well, so there's a few of us, which is very good. You'll have to get your log on this time, mate. I'll show you how to do it if you pop over at some point.
Yeah, Roger, mate. I'll give 5 and 9 now, Andy, so just change up to 5 and 9. Yeah, no problem, mate. Yeah, I was going to see about that and start getting into it, I think. But yeah, I did help Gary earlier on. He rang me because he was having trouble with his radio, but he's sorted now, so that's good. All right, mate, I'll leave you to get on. Some 3.
Yeah, thanks very much, Andy. Catch you later. And QRZ Contest, 2 Echo 0, Victor, Papa X-Ray, Contest, over. CQ Contest, 2 Echo 0, Victor, Papa X-Ray, Contest, over. CQ Contest, 2 Echo 0, Victor, Papa X-Ray, Contest, over. Right, let's go searching now. People didn't use Morse.
Tango Bravo Kilo Portable Contest.
2 Echo 0, Victor, Papa X-Ray.
2 0 Victor Papa X-Ray, hello there. 5 and 9. Number 10 in IO 93 Romeo Alpha.
Yep, Roger. Very good evening to you. Again, you are 5-9, of course. 004 in Italy Oscar 9-2 Uniform X-Ray. Best of luck.
Yes, I'm the same to you, of course. Have a good evening. QRZ Golf 3. 5, number 9, 5, number 9. IO 92 IR.
Can't hear the station he's working. Whoever that was. Let's see.
Thank you very much. G4 EPA, go.
Oh, he's a bit too quick, isn't he? I didn't get a chance to get in there.
G4 EPA, 30 SPM portable. No, okay, look ahead. QRZ 2E0 Sierra Bravo Mike Portable, 3 key contest.
2 Echo 0, Victor, Papa X-Ray.
2 0 VPX, good evening, let me see you on. 5 and 9, number 10, 5, 9, 10, IO 92 into radio.
Yep, Roger, all copied, thank you. You're 5-9, and number 5, 005, Italy Oscar.
And so on. So you can see from those couple of clips how now I should explain the times I put in here are imaginary because I don't know what the actual time was, and the frequencies are imaginary also, but you fill that in as you go, and at the end of the contest you end up with hopefully a very nice long list. Now on a couple of those QSOs with Gary and Andy, we had some conversation during the exchange, and normally you wouldn't do that, because stations are eager to carry on logging. Of course, what they want is the maximum number of contacts possible. They don't want to sit there and have even a 2 or 3 minute conversation with you. As you get to know people, you'll occasionally get them saying, "Hi Andy," or "Hi whatever," and you might have a very quick exchange of "Hope you're well, nice to catch you. Conditions not very good tonight," but you keep it really short. Always be aware that they want to crack on, they want to work more, they don't want to have a long conversation with you. This is a contest, so you should get the exchange nice and sharp, nice and quick. If you don't hear what they say, don't be afraid to ask them to repeat it. Some of the weak exchanges take ages because you have to keep asking over and over again for them to repeat a serial number or a signal report or whatever. That's fine. They're as keen as you are to work this exchange and get that down accurately, because if either side get it wrong, the points are lost. So don't be afraid to say, could you repeat the locator please? I haven't yet copied the locator, over. And keep doing that. No, still haven't heard it. Locator please, locator. Give it to me several times please. And they'll give it several times until you've got it. But yeah, keep the conversations to the absolute minimum, especially with stations you don't know, because they'll get irritated with you if you try and have a conversation. Let's have a quick look at a completed log, so you can see. Yeah, there you go. There's my log from last night. I'm doing this on Friday the 13th. Oh dear. Let's hope it's a good one. And this was the 6 meter contest last night. So you can see here the completed log which I made as I went along, just like I did in those clips. There's Gary again, and I don't know if there's anyone else, but there we go. What else is... you can see in the notes section and this column down the side here, this is how I keep a tag of what squares I've worked. So I list these out at the beginning and tick them off as I go. Juliet Oscar 00, Juliet Oscar 01, 02, 03, Italy Oscar 90, 91, 92, 93, 94 and 5, 8s, 7s, and there's a 6 down there, Italy Oscar 64, because I quite often catch GI4 SNA, as I did last night at 1958. He's an Italy Oscar 64 X-Ray Mike, Northern Ireland. So there you go, that's how I make the log during a contest, and next we'll have a look at how that is then put on the RSGB's system at the end of the contest. Okay, so tonight we're going to transcribe my log for the 6 meter contest that took place tonight, Thursday the 12th of September. So here we are on the RSGB's VHF contest page, which I showed you on the last video. And if we scroll down, here's tonight's 50 megahertz UK AC, which is the one we're going to deal with. So we click on that and we scroll down to the bottom. Now I'm transcribing a paper log. You might be uploading a computer log, but here's how you transcribe. So we click on this button here. We check that the details of the contest are correct, which they are. We choose, the section I'm entering is restricted. We spoke about the sections last time. And the club is Heckington District Radio Group. Now you might need to scroll down to find it if it's your first time, but usually once you've chosen it once, it's at the top of the queue. The call sign that you use during the contest and your email address. We click on next. Now I'll just quickly whip through these. Obviously these are greyed out, so these are entered already. My call sign 2E0VPX, my locator Italy Oscar 92 Uniform X-Ray, my postcode. I don't know that you always need that, but I put it in anyway. The number of QSOs that I made tonight, which was a rather measly 28. Bit better than I thought it would be, to be honest with you. Conditions were very, very noisy. That's already been selected from the last page. You enter your name and your call sign. That, by the way, is the name on my license. I know I'm known as Andy Mellett-Brown, but on my license I'm Andy Brown. What was the transceiver I used? Now, I'll remember the transceivers you've entered in the past, but on this occasion I was using my Yaesu FD-DX10. I was running 100 watts. That was my transmitter, and my receiver was of course the same as most of yours will be nowadays. We tend to have transceivers as opposed to separate transmitters and receivers. I was running a 4-element Vine. We are 15 meters above sea level here, which you can look up if you need to find out. And my antenna's about 8 meters off the ground. That's a guesstimate. I'm not going to get too worried about it. That's roughly what it is. I don't enter anything into the conditions box. My name, Andy Brown, my call sign. There's my address and postcode, my phone number. my email address again and my PIN number, which I'm going to grey out on the video, hopefully, otherwise you'll all have it. But if you do see it, then please respect my privacy and don't log in as me. Thank you. Hagen District Radio Group. Yes, now this is the meeting place. And I see it's entered in here already automatically, so hopefully it will be on yours too. Tick all 3 boxes. And that will take us on to the next page, which is the entry page. Now here you enter all your contacts off your log, and obviously I won't record all of these, but I'll do a few just so you can see how it works. This self-populates up the top here, so you don't need to worry about it. So today's date was the 12th of September 24. That's how you enter it. Time, remember, is UTC. So the contest started at 7 o'clock UTC, and the first station I worked was M7DQO Dave. I gave him 5.9. He gave me 5.9. I'm just tabbing across these, by the way. I'm just using tab, and we were each other's 001. His locator was Italy Oscar 92 X-ray radio. There we go, that's 33 points, and the first of my bonus scores, because that's 9.2, a square 9.2. After that, at 1901, I worked G4 FEV. He gave me 5, no, I sent him, let's get this the right way around, yes, I sent him 5.7. It auto-populates the serial number there, did you see that? He sent me 5.5, and 001, he gave me, so I was his first contact. Italy Oscar 92 Romeo Golf was his locator. After that, I wanted to get to this, so after that, at 1902, I worked Mike 7 Lima Hotel Echo, which is Gary in the club. So thank you very much, Gary. 5.9, 5.9, and Gary gave me 001. So I was his first contact. He's in 9.2 uniform X-ray. Now you see we only get 1 point, but if that had been a new square, so if that had been a 92 square, it would have been 501 points. So it's always worth it. 1917 after that, so a bit of a break before I worked anyone else. I worked 2E0 Sugar Bravo Mike portable. Now, if stations give you portable, you must include that in your log, and you must include it when you transcribe it here. Leave off the portable and you won't get the points. So you've got to get that call sign exactly right. So we gave each other 5.9, and I was his 007, and his locator was Italy Oscar 92 Italy Romeo. There we go. Next one, 1920, was G7 LRQ portable. Anthony, 5.9, 5.9, and I was his 21st. You can see how some of the big stations now begin to clock up scores that we can only dream of. Anthony always does well. 21, now we have 21 G3 SQQ John. Lovely chap, John. We always have a little natter, although of course you shouldn't really, because everybody wants to crack on and score more, but we always manage to squeeze in a few kind words. He's such a polite and friendly chap, so always lovely to work him. 9-3 Japan Charlie, and then you can see this is all self-populated up here. So I got 3,610 points, plus my bonus of 5,000 for 10 locator squares gives me a total of 8,610. GI4 SMA was my furthest DX at 415 kilometers, and his locator is Italy Oscar 64 X-ray Mike. Good, so now I can click on next at the bottom and say yes, I do want to move on to the next stage. That gives me a summary, and now I can submit this to the RSGB, so I'm going to submit it now. Here you get another little summary. If you want to see a map of how you've done, you can do that. And sometimes I take a screenshot of that if it's at all remarkable, but tonight wasn't very remarkable, so I won't bother with a screenshot. And then I can submit it there. There's the summary again, and this time I can stick in some comments. Very noisy again, but seem to improve later on. 73, Andy. There we go. I don't really mind whether my email address is on there or not, but I kind of don't bother ticking it sometimes, and sometimes I do. There's that flipping pin number again. So, and I'm going to submit it. Once you've submitted it, you'll see that it brings up a list of all the claim scores and where you are in the table so far. I won't be very high up. I'm 14th out of 31 at the moment. But that will, you know, every few minutes that will update because people will be entering scores. There's Dave, he just beat me. And of course he's only running 10 watts, so he's doing very well lately. That's good. G8FMC, my old mate Dave from, they're all Daves, aren't they? I always used to joke that if you ever met a radio amateur and you didn't know what their name was, just call them Dave on the basis that on the law of averages, you're quite likely to get it right. And G8FMC was in my old club down in Milton Keynes. I don't know if the other Dave was on. Yes. MZD, no, I don't think he's entered his score yet, but he goes portable, so he will probably be on later on. And that's how you do it. So now we can close that page down and we can come out of there. And actually, if you now go to the front page again and you click on our contest up here. Oh, it's not up here. Let me just refresh that page. Yep, there it is. And we click on that. Again, we'll see I'm 16th now, look, because more scores are going in, 2 more there. Right, that's how you enter your log. And you'll get an email, like I've just got them, no doubt. There we go. Saying that I've submitted them. And if you make mistakes, you can go in and edit them. But if you read those emails, it will tell you all about it.